A country trying to maintain a particular racial or ethnic majority is very stupid. The ethnic or racial obsession is based upon arbitrary and unimportant characteristics and completely unjustified biases. The desire to keep a group with certain racial or ethnic characteristics as a majority is nothing but irrational racism. I am not just talking about the hardcore supremacists either. I am talking about anyone who believes there should be any kind of baseless racist standards considering the racial and ethnic demographics of a country. Some people think this makes sense, but it is based on fundamentally arbitrary and irrelevant measures. It is not about culture, beliefs, religion, or language, variables which actually matter to some degree socially. The focus of the ethnic and racial obsessed is always based on arbitrary physical features and the like, above all else. The word ethnic may encompass other variables, but in the mind of the ethnic obsessed, most important are normally the values that are the most meaningless. Above all, it is based on a very unhealthy obsession with one's own group, which is almost undeniably nothing but a result of a weak individual identity desperately trying to validate its pathetic existence with allegiance to some larger group. It is dangerous because only limited pressure needs to be applied to these sentiments to get all the evils of genocide and mass cruelty that we have seen so many times before. Ethnic and racial obsessions of any kind are unhealthy and prone to complete corruption, leading to absolute immorality when the conditions apply that small, precise dose of necessary pressure. Be careful. The search for meaning and belonging can lead to great places, but it also has the potential to lead to great crimes. Ethnic and racial identity obsessions are as irrational as it gets and should be avoided whenever possible. They are mindless tribalism, and nothing more. Countries and communities should have no such baseless physical characteristics, derived demographic standards. Just as they do not seek populations based on eye colour or favourite colour, hairstyle or whatever other unimportant thing you can imagine, we ought to not seek populations based on physical appearances relating to race and ethnicity. Physical characteristics relating to race and ethnicity ought to become as irrelevant as these similarly meaningless differentiating factors.